Welcome back to day 7 of the 12 days of IBN.
We're over the halfway mark, Chad.
We're on the home stretch, as they say.
I had to fight the urge to compare it to various charts and the bell curve and the downward slope. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're on the other side of the bell curve, but it's fine.
What are we drinking?
Chad's like,
Sarah?
somebody shut her up. Russell's 13.
Russell's 13 now. This is just here for illustration sake because this is actually the 2023. This was the first year that it came out. We have to thank John Wadsworth.
Thank you, John.
For sharing a sample of the 2023 with us.
What a gem. He also goes by Gramps, for those of you who know him from the chat.
What are you looking at, Gramps? All right, but, you know, the specs are the same, so we can reference this bottle. It's 13 years old. It's non-chill filter. It's barrel proof. 114.8, I think, is the... It's been that all the time. So
the whole time?
The whole time.
The whole time?
114.8.
The whole time.
Okay.
Stop saying these things to me.
Oh.
This one's gonna get me in trouble.
Whoa, is that a steak grilling or what?
I guess. It's kind of like, it
Maybe
reminds
I just
me
went
of
to my happy place.
the feeling of when you're drinking a really solid bourbon while you're cooking steaks, and you're just like, this is it, you know?
This is the life.
This is the life.
I've made it.
I reached peak success. The spices in there,
yeah,
beautiful.
You know, what's so quintessential about Wild Turkey is the things that are very basic about bourbon, caramel and vanilla, but they know how to do them right. I mean, it's not saying that this isn't a complex nose, but the caramel vanilla is so...
My heart is a little butterfly.
It's just like elevated.
It's gonna fly away.
Ooh, yeah, and that the spice underneath there, which I think is just some black pepper, you know, like on a steak.
I don't know, I get a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
In there too.
Cinnamon?
Yes, it's a spice. I don't know if you're familiar.
What is the cinnamon you speak of?
And it also has, I don't know, something else from the spice cabinet. I can't quite. Not one of your regular spices, a cool spice. Maybe a little ginger?
And a little Marianne too, in the skipper. What comes to mind to me when I'm smelling this is the juice from a steak. Like it smells savory, it smells juicy. It's giving the image of it being very viscous, nice in the mouthfeel department. So let's find out, eh?
I'm still stuck on steak juice. I'm sorry.
To your health. Give me a minute.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's more oak than I was expecting for 13. However,
I mean, 13 is the youngest in there. It could be older.
That's very fair, Chad. I hadn't considered that. It's got some oak to it.
Wow.
I don't know how I feel about that. I like it. Do I love it? Do I gotta have it? I'm not sure.
I gotta have it. On the Cold Stone scale.
He loves it. On the Cold Stone scale.
I gotta have it.
This nose is one of my favorite noses of the whole, like, countdown roundup, whatever you want to call it so far.
Yeah.
Best
the IBN roundup.
Yeehaw! We're those, what do they call them that go out in the intermission or whatever?
Rodeo clowns?
Yes, we're them.
We're the rodeo clowns of whiskey. Okay, let's put that on our business cards.
No.
I'm getting more of the underlying berry and stone fruit there.
It's coming through on the nose now.
Right you are. Yeah, yeah. It'll do that after the palate a lot of times. But wow, that first sip was a lot.
I just want to smell this.
And it's already in the chest.
All day.
I really like it.
A little fire. Have I even gone for my second sip?
No.
No.
Tell you what, before we do, let's prolong it even further.
Okay.
Tell you about our home on the internet. It's whiskyambitions.com. It's where you can get this pocket tee IBN with the logo on the back here.
My baseball tee.
Yeah, baseball tee that you're wearing, Sarah. Hats, Glencairns, water glasses, Copitas, rocks glasses, pins, challenge coins, bottle cut candles, sweaters, golden hour syrup, coffee, and more always coming soon at whiskyambitions.com.
And you can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and join our community for as little as $1 a month. That's right, Chad. And that's where you can get discounts on that merch depending on your tier, access to our barrel picks. Very good. We just released 2 Russells not that long ago. 2 Russells picks. So it's what is it called? It's germane
to the topic.
And what else can you get after the episode exclusives and more?
All right, now let's go in for that all-important second sip. My goodness.
Now my tongue's more acclimated to this oak.
Yes.
And wow. It is savory.
Yeah.
It is like a peppery steak, but it also has those stone fruit notes in there.
I feel like it's that perfect age where, 13 years, it's not going dry. Also the proof being, a little bit lower. I mean, it is 114, right? But you know,
Yeah,
it's not over 120, and I think that's helping a little bit too. There's a lot of things that are going into this that are just sort of making it just right. It's sort of like the Goldilocks effect here. It's not going dry. It might maybe be flirting with it, but I don't feel like it's really going dry at all. It's got a great finish. Oh wow, this one. We've already put a sample of it into our blind best.
I was about to be like, we should go easy on
yeah,
this.
no, we're already. John set us up.
Aw.
He's a good guy. So I really want to see where this shakes out when we taste it and rank it blind, because I'm like, now I don't even know what I would put as the highest score. Would it be the nose? Would it be the mouthfeel? Would it be the finish? Or would it be that palate? I don't know.
I think
They're all
the
pretty.
nose is really great.
Yeah.
I just keep going back for that. It's a delightful pour. It's my favorite thing I've tasted all year. I don't know that it's my absolute favorite. I can think of other things that I might reach for before this one, but very few.
Yeah.
It's really good.
If I just had to, if we didn't do things blind, and when we have all of the marketing and previous experiences with the brands in our mind.
How would you predict?
I would definitely say this is a top 5 of the year.
Okay. I think it would easily be top 10 for me.
Mm-hmm. But that's why we do it blind, because you want to take all that out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say real quick that we were able to get a bottle of Wild Turkey Generations. We have not opened or tasted that yet, and now I'm kind of wondering, $450 bottle? By the way, only a third of that belongs to us. When you have a crazy bottle like that, go in with some friends, so, you get a third or fourth or whatever it is, share the bottle so people can all share it. But now I'm wondering if a $450 bottle
can
beat what is even the retail price on this? I want to say like $250.
But you won't see either of them probably for that. Who knows?
Well, we did with the Generations.
That's true. So $450 retail for the Generations, or who knows what secondary for this.
I put it here on screen so you guys know.
Yeah.
That's editor Chad's problem. He'll look it up.
That's a future Chad problem.
But this is really great. All right. Okay. Well, that's where we'll leave it. If you haven't subscribed to us already, you can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos down here, and we hope to see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, drink more bourbon.